Okay, the turn is set. I did take one morale down. I did move it here. I did withdraw 29th Division. Everybody's flipped and ready to go. So, it's our fun random event phase. What the random events? 15! That's not so good. Artillery shell shortage. Oh, one last one to just end out the game. Boy. We'll see. If I can roll a lot of supply points, it won't matter. But it's hard to roll a lot of supply points. Yeah, that wasn't so great. It was okay, but it wasn't what I needed. So 13 plus the existing 3 is 16. Okay, this is it. Got my one free Stuka. Do I bring any of these people back? I don't know. This is the last turn, and I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 areas. So I'm gonna look at the board, study it, and do some thinking. Okay, I double-checked the rules as far as movement because whereas before I was not able to pass through an area that had some of my units in it already because it had 4 units. That is the maximum, so one could not go in there. That would be 5. But if I, let's say, bring these 3 into this area and then elect to move these through there, assuming I win that area, I could move these guys through that area to the next area, because units move one at a time. Even though you've seen me move them kind of together, they do technically move one at a time. So I am going to have to get a win here, 1, win there for 2, 3, 4, 5, and so between these groups I need 3. Between these 1, 2, 3, 4 groups I need 3 wins out of there. And again, I didn't think this through. I've got congested up here now, and not all of these have open areas to even attack, and so the closest ones are these 3 up here. So that's why I looked at the movement to make sure if, let's say, these guys moved up here, these guys could one by one pass through to get in there, assuming they have enough movement points. That's the other thing too. And thankfully, these guys have 6 and 6. These 2 have 6, so they'll be able to pass through. Whereas these guys would not be able to. So that's going to be the problem. So yeah. But anyway, so I'm going to start buying some things. All right, this is it. I used every single point that I have. I bought all 3 Stukas because I knew I was going to need more than just 1 extra attack value point that these shorted artilleries are going to provide. So I got to put my hope back in those Stukas. And I need to win every battle that I go into. Otherwise, it's lost. So let's start up here. Alright. Oh, and the other things I bought were a couple extra out of combat units. I think what did I buy? That guy. I forget what else I bought. Anyway. Alright. You know what? That was... Okay, sorry, I thought I had made a mistake. I did not. Here we go. We're going to bring these guys over here. Alright. See a little bit better. Alright, lead attacking unit, 7. Here we go. Guards, 6. Well, it's low, but they get an extra die roll. So they have a 9 combat value. My combat value is 7. 8, 9, 10 for the morale. That's strong. I have one more than they do, but they get to roll an extra die, and I have 7 support units. I have to win every. This is. I'm gonna have to put 2 on this one because they get to roll an extra die, and that's gonna be. So I'm gonna give an engineer air support. So engineers were 2, as you can see on the back here. So that's gonna add to my 10 to make it 12. 12 to their 9. So that's 3 ahead. Plus my Stuka. Let's see here. Okay. So 4. So they have 5 to my 12. I have 7 more than they do, but they get an extra die. That goes away. 7 more than they do, but they only get 4 more. So I got him. Sweet. All right, that's the first win. Okay. Control marker goes up 1. Now, for the next one, I'm going to bring these guys through, again, 1 at a time, because that's technically how they move. And because they have 6, they can move into a vacant or German control spot for 2 movement points, and then into one with an unrevealed for 4 movement points, using all the rest of their points. So here is the lead attacking unit. He's moving in. Ambush 7. Ambush means the lead attacking unit is eliminated after combat. Totally fine, because it's the last turn. So they have 10 combat value to my 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I actually have 1 more than they do. What do I put with that? This might be my... Yeah. 1, 2... the air support Stuka first before you decide anything else. 'Cause that would be easier. Then you just decide, oh, I don't need anything else. But that's against the rules. Let's do that. So artillery support gives us 1 extra, brings us 2 above. So it's 12 to their 10 plus the Stuka. Let's see what we can do. Whoops. Hey now. 10 minus 6 is 4. We have 12. So we are ahead 8. I think we're going to be just fine. Ooh, it's real close. They're 9 to our 2, so that's 7. Oh my goodness. 7. Oh, look at that. I 1 by 1. So I got it. They took my lead attack unit away, but like I said, I don't care because it's the last turn. So, but oh, brother, did I almost lose that. Okay, I got that. All right. Okay, that's 2. I got 3 more to go. Well, we're up here, so third time here. Let's go for the hat trick. This group's going to move into I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Here we go. Something little, something low. Oof, a 9. That's not so great. And an ambush. Oh, it's the same. And eliminate lead attacker. That's alright. So they have 12 combat. To my, I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, brother. Who, the Stuka or one of the engineers? Down by 2, and the engineers would give me 2. Now I have 2 other. I gotta. Ambush 9. You know what? I'm gonna just do an engineer. So that's only 2. So that brings me up to them. So it's 12 on 12. So basically, right now, I have to roll 1 more than they do. And I don't! Oh! They rolled 10, I rolled 7. That's a difference of 3. They got 3 more. And that, my friends, is, I think, the game. It is the game. So the lead attacking unit is taken out. Well, it's not technically the game. Technically, it's not. I guess I could still attack with that, but it would have to win, and then I would have to win the other 2. Well, I guess we're still in it, but odds are, let's just let's move somewhere else then. Okay, these guys up into here. 5, 6, 7, 8 to there. 11. So what do I have? 5, 6, 7, 8 to there. 11. But ambush. Same thing again. Lead attacking. That's alright. 8 to 11. I have 2 support markers left, but I have 3 battles total to use them in. I'm down by 3. What a joke. Oh, no. You know what? Just gonna have to go with this. I'm down by 3. Down by 3. I need more than 4. 4 or more. Didn't get it. Didn't get it. They got 4 more. Alright. That is officially the game. Because even if I win that one and that one, that's only 2. He can't attack anything. They can't attack anything. Those last 2 way up there. And that's it. I need 4. No, I need 3, I guess. There's only 3 left. Really? Did I not count right again? Maybe I didn't count right again, so I only need 3. 1, 2, yeah, somebody would need to attack, so that's it. I can't, I guess we could play it out. So we'll move these 4 up in here. Let's see what we had. Oh, guards 9. Gracious, that's okay, so that's 12. So adding insult to injury here, 12 versus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just for an extra 2 for the 11. They're 12. Oh, and they get an extra die because they're guards. Yep. They got 10, so they win that one too. Yeah. So I don't get that. Still have. Alright, so this is the last ditch effort. These guys going into here for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to their 12. 7 to their 12. And we'll see what the Stoop can do. Again, we're just playing it out. Not much. 3. So 9. So they have 9 and I have 7. This is last. Yeah. They won that. So I won 2 out of the 5 that I need to win. So, or I only needed 4. I don't know. It's getting late and I'm tired, and that's the game. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. I like this game a lot. I definitely highly recommend it for beginner or casual war game players, especially solitaire. This was really my first solitaire war game that I've ever owned, and I really enjoy it. Yeah, I love the map. How it's an actual photograph taken from June of 1942. In fact, you can see down here it says June of 1942. This is the actual reconnaissance map that the Germans looked at when they were looking to take over Stalingrad. And I think it helps me immerse myself in the narrative. It's not rotoscoped, it's not cartoonish, it's real, and I think that's really cool. I love the attention to detail, even in the little counters. I mean, it's a little city right on this little counter, and on the back they have an actual photo. And I just love that. I think that's so cool. I love that attention to detail, just to make everything visually pleasing, and it also works. It's not only form, but it's function. So I think that's great. The rules are fairly simple. Now, obviously, I made a few mistakes as I went, but I think I caught them all. Again, this is my first time trying to record, narrate, and play at the same time. It's much easier when you don't have to do all 3 of those things. If you just play, it's super easy. And yeah, it has a small footprint, so it doesn't take up a lot of room. It's just one board. Again, if you have a dice tower, then that's something extra. But speaking of dice, that would be my one kind of caveat, is that I'm not a fan of the dice that came with the game. Here they are. They're much smaller than the dice that I was using. In fact, right here, this is the size of the dice that I was using compared to the dice that come with it. Now, you can even see that even these red dice that I was using are even bigger. So these things are just tiny. I don't know. And these are just cheap ones. I didn't even purchase these. They came with, cheap deck of cards, or, like in the poker chip sets that you buy. These cheap dice that are in there. But boy, these are really tiny. So they're just harder for me to grab. But if you need something really small for a small space, then I guess that'll do you. But I just like to use my own, because they're just a little bigger, easier to handle. And then my other, thought, and this isn't as big of a deal, but I definitely can't keep track in my head, as you saw, especially all the combat values, because of all the different modifiers that take place. Now, obviously, it's easy to count, 3 plus 2 plus 7, whatever. But keeping all that, keeping track of all that in your head is really difficult. That's why people like Stupid Joe and others have made extra things. having that combat value tracker is so helpful. Like I said, I went a step further and created it to overlay on top. Now this is just a, you can kind of see, it's just a piece of poster board that I printed out a piece of paper, stuck it on a poster board, and then just kind of placed that thing right on top of the other tracks. But I think it helps to open up that I can put everything right here. Now some people would like to have the combat separate, and that's fine. And I did that too. Actually, I printed off the exact resource that Stuka Joe made available, and I liked it. But I wanted to give this a try, and I think I like it because it's all kind of together and keeps, again, the footprint a little smaller. So other than the dice and just maybe, utilizing the space a little bit better, this is a great game. I really enjoy it. It's awesome. So yeah, definitely recommend getting it, and hope you enjoyed this playthrough. Let me know if I should maybe do more. I actually ordered and am greatly anticipating receiving Silent War 2.0 by Compass Games, and I thought, wow, if I'm gonna buy that and set up this nice table and this with some potential recording equipment to do that, I should probably practice, because that is a much deeper, longer game. And so I thought I'd do it with Stalingrad Advance to the Volga, which I really like and I've played a lot. So yeah, again, highly recommend it. Hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you later.